Hello, painting peeps. For me, it is almost 11:30 in the morning. I'm just doing a little painting today, just because I ended up not having to go to work. So I'm just gonna do some mini paintings. So I might do one, and then if I have the energy to do another, then I'll switch out my stuff and I'll do another one. But I've got my reference up. It's gonna be a cabin by the bay. It's just this cute picture I saw on Facebook, and I was like, oh, sorry, I'm hearing myself, and I gotta switch off that. Hang on. I hope I fixed that. Did I fix that? Okay. Hope I fixed that. Anyway, I don't hear myself, so I think I'm good. So I got my big brush and my favorite brush. I'll leave that one up here just in case, but I don't need any of those ones. All right, reference photo, boop, so that I can see it better. I'm gonna make the sky more clear because I don't want it that cloudy. Me and clouds, we don't mix. I'm gonna get a little bit of my aqua on there. I put my camera really close, so if I bump it by accident, sorry. Anyway. Let's do big brush first. Give a nice dip. Pull out my stuff. There we go. Oh, and I found more music for my thingy. More folk stuff, because, you know, it's fun. Get my blue and my aqua, and then I'll put in some white. But I gotta get my sky done first. Maybe a little bit more white. I'm gonna have a nice rich sky too. Paint my top so I don't forget. And there we go. I never mix enough paint for the sky. Like, I always have to go back and make more, and you think by now I would know what I'm doing. But, meh. Welcome in, if you've just come. I'm just doing a log cabin, or not a log cabin, I guess it's like a metal cabin by the bay, and I saw this picture on Facebook and I just thought it was really pretty, so I wanted to paint it. See if I can do it some justice. It's just a little itty bitty painting, 5x7. Let me get some white. I'll start transitioning that sky. Because, like, the beautiful thing and the bad thing about sky is that you, like, paint so much of it, and then you just paint over it and cover it up with, like, whatever land is there. You know, and this sky is actually a touch stormy, so I'm going to do just the smallest bit of black, just to kind of gray out my blue. And I kind of like that it feels stormy, like an old fisherman would live there or something. Yeah. Let's do that. Mix that all the way up. Get my white again. There we go. I think that should be good. I'm gonna get a little bit more white just for the very bottom for where it transitions to the ocean. My ocean's a little bit stormy too.
Way to make redeeming credit card rewards needlessly complicated.
Ah, yes, credit cards.
With Discover, you can redeem your rewards for cash in any amount at any time. Learn more at discover.com/redeem rewards. Terms apply.
They keep trying to give me credit cards. Like, you ever get those in the mail? It's so annoying. It's like, please give us your money so that we can give you our money and then charge you interest. No thanks. There you go. Okay, so I've got sky, And then I'm gonna do, I think I'm just gonna go straight into my ocean. Like, I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm gonna do some ocean stuff. And then I'll do my land on top of it. Probably like right here. And I need definitely more blue on that brush. And again, this brush is not my favorite for oceans just because it's kind of, I don't know, what's it called? It's very bristly, like the bristles are very firm. So sometimes it drags kind of weird and I don't like it. But I'm gonna use it for now. I'm gonna put a little bit of black in that to make it gray. Because again, this isn't like a super bright water, like a turquoisey ocean. It kind of feels almost Nordic. Yeah. I'm gonna hold that so I don't like shake it too much. Back and forth like the ocean. There we go. Oh, and I just found out on Twitch, your videos go away, like after like, I don't know, a week? I didn't know that, and I'm like so sad because I actually kind of enjoyed going back through and not listening to me talk, but watching how my painting became a painting. I thought it was so cool, and now it's like I have to download all my videos so they don't go away, because my parents, of course, were so like, they were gushing over my videos. They're like, oh, my baby painting stuff, blah, 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 it's so fun to watch, and I'm like, that's great. But now they'll be so sad to hear that the videos disappear after a certain amount of time. So, it's kind of a bummer. Okay, I'm gonna do more blue just at the very tippy top. But yeah. Do I count as a viewer? Like me? I don't know. I need some... Okay, now I'm gonna get rid of that brush because I don't like how bristly it's being. I'm gonna get some of my white. And I'm gonna start adding that stuff in. Why does this brush feel so firm? Like, I know I'm cleaning it. Or at least I think I am. This music feels very changey, very fast. Which is not a bad thing, but... I'm gonna give this brush a good cleaning. Beat the devil out of it. I reference Bob Ross a lot more than I think I should. Anyways, let's get some paint. This would be a cool little painting. That feels much better as far as my brush goes. Get some of that blue. Ooh, I'm gonna have to lift this a little bit so I can turn it. There we go. Oh, this must be part of the new music that I found. Sounds nice. Teeny bit of black. Kind of gray that out a bit. Touch of water. That is the thing I like about little teeny paintings, is that I can pick them up. You know? And they can't fight me. Because they're just a teeny little painting. They have no power here. Just kidding. I'm going to blend that out a little bit more. Wet into wet, friends. There we go. Okay, and this ocean is so like calm looking too. Like, I can't say there's like a lot of color, you know, it's just a very soft kind of feel. Trying to get this highlighted area that's kind of down the middle. Yeah. It's really nice. Make sure I keep that straight. Right, and there's like a, it kind of looks like waves, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna get that touch of black. Come in here, making a slightly darker blue to do some very nice line work. Let's go right here. Nope. Not enough. Come on. I want that stormy blue. Oh yeah, this will be nice. This is nice and dark. Because it's also right up against where the land is, where it's touching. Blend some of that out into there. Very soft changes. And now let's go into the land. There's like these cute little cliff island things that I really like. And I think the best thing to do would be our handy dandy palette knife, because it just does such great work with things like this. So I'm gonna grab brown. I'm gonna grab some of my beige. I'm gonna grab a touch of blue. Maybe a touch of green. Some white. Hint of black. And the best thing about this is that whenever you have all these colors next to each other on the palette, you don't want to blend them all out. You want them to stay somewhat separate so that you can make these little marbled areas. Oh, and before I commit to that, maybe before I commit to that, I should make sure this is a little bit drier. Oh yes, get me some fan. Just because I'm looking at that and you can kind of see it's very like wet looking. Look at that already, that looks kind of nice. Anyway. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Sorry, I was just looking at my little audio thing just to make sure it was working. Oh, I was doing that. That's what I was doing. So, I'm cleaning my brush again. Beat the devil out of it. Anyway. I'm just gonna I'm thinking I'll just grab brown mixed with some blue and white to make my base coat for my mountainy-ish areas. A little bit more of that brown. I can tell this is a really warm brown because it's trying to make almost like a green color. So I know that there's some yellow in here. I'm just gonna do basic shape. And then there's like a bigger cliff that comes up. and goes like that. It's pretty flat on the top. So I'm using this as my base coat. Just to get a different color in there so I know where I'm going. And then it goes right in line with that ocean, so. Whee. There we go. I know I'm online pretty early today, but I just don't have anything else to do. And I was like, I want to do a painting. And I could have done a painting in private, but I figured, you know, if somebody's out there that wants to watch, then great, you know? Yep. I wish there was a way for me to distinguish. I guess like, nah, I guess maybe that would be creepy if I knew who was watching me. I just think it's weird. I don't know. This whole site is weird, just a little bit. Not in a bad way, but just like, new experience. Anyway, I'm gonna come in kind of thick. So little. I definitely need more colors in here. Especially more of that bluish gray, because it's really blue-gray at the front. I just like this because it feels rocky. I'm trying to do little swatch marks so that I'm not too, I guess, bold. More blue. More black. Maybe that's too much black, but I'm gonna do a little bit more. Now we're gonna come in really gently because it's just such a tiny little painting. Yeah, there we go. Ah, this sounds familiar. It's almost like a little bit, I guess, I know that they're cliffs, but it feels a little mountainy right here. Because it kind of goes up to a point and then goes back down. I'm gonna wipe that off. There's definitely some bright spots over here. Cliff going on. I'm getting a mix of my darks and my lights. Then I'll come back in with like greens and stuff and do that over top because there's a lot of grass on this. I just wanted to get that rocky look. And then over here it's got some of that dark stuff. Get my mix back. There we go. And some light. think that should be good as far as my palette knife, and then I can come back in with my brush and do much cuter, smaller things. Wipe that off. Alright, let's get in here with our... I'm going to do my round tip, just because it's small and I just feel like the square brush, well, I feel like square is better as far as shape that I'm going for, with rocks being more square. I just feel like this one's going to get a lot more detail in, so... Find my bluish brown, so that's nice and dark. I'm gonna get a touch of water. I'm gonna zoom into my clips on my little picture here so I can see them better. Smooth out some of that stuff. And, oh, I actually want some white up here. See, that's not white enough. What the heck? And it might be because I have a lot of paint right there right now, so I might have to come back later and do these little fine details just because it's so mushy right now. I'm just giving a little bit more to my highlights before I move on to somewhere else. And then I've got some lovely blue shadowed areas on the backs of those highlights. So let me get my blue back, a little bit of brown. This. More blue. There we go. Nice and thick. Ooh, that's kind of black. A little bit more blue. Some more blue, little bits up in here. Right, okay, cool. So now I think I want to do some of that green stuff, at least in the parts that I don't have a lot of paint, so like right in this middle section and then right up in here, because I know that all of the rest of that's going to be way too wet for me to come back in. But right now I'm going to do my phthalo and I'm going to do my light green. I'm going to like kind of partially mix them but not completely, so that I get maybe some different streaks of different greens. Okay. I'm going to do an underlayer of dark and then I'll come back and make it lighter later. And part of this is going to be covered by a wispy cloud, so I'm just going to pull it the direction that I see it going. And I might need a smaller brush too, maybe later. Right. And a touch of yellow. There's some sort of cliff. Maybe this is almost like, it almost reminds me of maybe of Scotland or something. I don't know. I don't know where this picture was taken. I really like it. So, painting, here I go. I'm gonna do more yellow. Maybe a touch of white. Here we go. Just a little bit of that. I'm just gonna pull that down. Definitely need to come in here later with a really fine liner and do some detail work. Yep. I think that for now is okay. My cliff's in the back. Now I'm gonna go out and I need to start doing my shore and my cabin. I love the cabin. It's just so like, it's one of those modern cabins where it's like jet black. It's really nice. So clean that off. So let's say with the shore, yeah, I kind of want it to be a little rustic, so it's kind of dark. So I'm gonna do black, touch of blue, and then maybe a little bit of brown, and a hint of white. That back shore is pretty dark. A little bit more white. Actually, I'm gonna paint that with a brush first, and then I'll come back in with some overlapping if I need it. I'll let that edge be wiggly. And then as we come forward, it's more brown. Stop moving. This little canvas keeps wanting to slide. It's like, run away! And I'm like, no! Let me paint you! There's actually, I'm gonna go all the way over with that because I can see a tiny bit of this blackish sand behind the house. And I want to make sure I actually get over there. There we go. And then the house is kind of like right on this spot, but I'm not going to worry about painting that well then. I'm just going to cover it. There we go. And I'm thinking, let's get this guy back in there. Nice and dark. Cool. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So now, I'm gonna get some of that white, a little bit of that brown, and that beige. Just gonna let this be broken over top. Almost blending it out. Try to tap it a little bit so that it gets a different texture than my stuff in the very back. Yeah, I think that's actually working pretty good. I'm so glad I'm doing this. You know, like, one, it's kind of a way to catalog me painting and, you know, see where I really jack it up versus where I'm successful, and then it's just making me paint. And I kind of forgot, like I had fallen out of love with painting just because, you know, I do it for work and I did it for school, and I always kind of felt like I wasn't good enough at it to keep doing it or something stupid like that. But you don't have to be good at something to really enjoy it. And of course, the more I paint, the better I'm gonna get. So it's really nice. It's just really nice. And for the people that watch me, it's really nice to have you here because you're keeping me honest. So, yeah. And I know who's gonna watch me at like a noon on a Wednesday, but maybe I'll paint more this evening too. And then if you missed it and you're like, oh dang, she did another painting, you can just come back and look at it because my video will be up for a couple days before it tries to go away. And I'm gonna hope to, I might then start uploading these to YouTube so I can have a place where there will always be, so that I don't ever have to lose them. Tests and trials, love renew. Yeah, we've made it, we've always been proven true. What is this? Ew, I don't listen to that. No thanks. I just didn't like that one. I didn't like that one at all. I was like, Some dorky love song. Huh. Just kidding. I'm gonna get just the teeniest bit of pure black. I'm gonna come up in here. Just to really emphasize that edge. There we go. And blend that out. Yeah. Okay, cool. And I want to paint the little house. And it makes me nervous trying to think about painting it. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, I can handle this. Okay. So I'm gonna get my black, because it's mostly black, but of course it's not, black is not ever like black unless it's space, and even in space there's like different colors and things. So I'm gonna just get a little bit of white, because I don't want it to just be pitch black. It needs to be almost like a charcoal, especially because, you know, you can see on the top of the roof, like it's not pitch black, it's a lighter version of black. The darkest part of this house is that corner, right below the roof line, because that's pitch black because the sun's not hitting it properly. So I'm gonna get a moderate charcoal, and then again, if I don't like it, I can paint over it, so no stress. Anyway, okay, let's do this. Teeny little painting, here I come. Okay, so let's decide where we're gonna do our first part of our house. So I think, actually let me measure this angle. Oh, I just put paint on my computer screen like a ding dong. Oh, whoops. That's me though. And check. Okay, so I am slanting too much. It's probably more something like that. Oh, and I can tell that's probably too dark. Let's get more white in there. That's better. Okay, very gently pull, and I'm trying to keep my lines straight, but that's kind of hard. Like, my little dog down there, she's snoring. I'm trying also not to come too low with my house. Like I want my proportions to be correct. This is so weird too, because I have the camera so you can get a really close-up view. I have the camera like right next to my face. It's this little guy right here, and I can hear the little lens going neat, 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 neat sometimes, and it's like, it's just weird. Okay. Let's do the face now. The front of my little cabin. I'm gonna do just a tiny bit of water, help loosen that paint back up. Love acrylic, but it does dry very fast. Okay. I think I'm gonna change the angle of that. Yeah, I think something like that. There we go. I think I'm making my house a little too tall. Yeah, it feels kind of tall and skinny. I'm gonna try to fatten that guy up. And that's all just a matter of how I do this bottom piece. Oh, see? Why are you doing this to me? Scoot all the way back then if you're gonna be like that. There. I'll have that be the face of my little house. It's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. Oh shoot, I need to do the little porch underneath it. That would definitely help with me seeing the bottom. So let me clean off my brush and put my ruler back. Come on, brown, work with me. This brown is so thick, it just doesn't want to do stuff sometimes. Ooh, definitely need more white. I'll go beige. So it actually kind of does look like it just rained in this photo. So let me see. Get up here. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna pick you up real quick. Just because I'm having a hard time with this angle. There we go. It's a little bit better. There. Okay. And it definitely needs more of a wood feel. So I need to get more of that beige, a touch more brown, warm it up a bit, touch of green, not green, yellow, I mean, sorry. Oh, and I should get some alizarin. Just the tiniest bit. More brown. Okay, back into my hands again. This is a nicer wood color. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna get my liner brush and I'm gonna mix in some white with that color that I made, just to make it a lighter version. I'm gonna come do some woodwork. It's just me kind of pulling through the paint. Then I think I need to blow dry this just a tiny bit. So I'm gonna mute my mic and do that so that you don't get your ears like blown off. Anyway. There we go. So, maha. Yep, because I wanted it just a little bit tacky so that I could come back in with my colors and stuff without it like smudging and smearing all over the place, because it just doesn't want to do what I want it to do. I'm gonna get a little bit of yellow, some more white just to warm up that color a little bit. Now I'm gonna come back again. Oh, much better. So I want it to pull, but I just didn't want it to, you know, just all smudge and blur. So now I'm gonna go back, get my darker brown. A porch a little bit. There we go. And now I'm gonna get some black to make my dark brown darker. So I can do the sides of this little porch. let's take a look at that just really quick. Ooh. See? It's becoming a little porch. Teeny itty bitty bitty. Clean off my big brush and get it out of my what is it? My cup, so that it can get out of the way for me to wash my other little brushes. Okay. And then there is a nice highlight. Right on top of here. There we go. And I do also see like a little thing of stairs, and I'm like, oh boy, I don't know if I want to deal with all that. So I think I'll just leave it for right now. And I am going to go back with some black and brown, kind of making a similar color that we made for the rocks back here. And I'm just going to clean up this edge and make it look more, you know, straight. Then I'm going to kind of feather and blend that out so it doesn't feel weird. Anyway, here we go. So now my house feels a little bit fatter, which is good. And I want to do the really thin black lines, but I'm just like worried that I won't be able to do it on camera because I'll just need to hold my thing a little bit different. But I guess before we commit to that, I'm gonna go with black, and I'm gonna go with a little bit of my white to make like a gray. I'm just gonna kind of draw in some strokes that are just very faintly different colored, because there are some like odd little highlighted areas on the back of this house. And then I need to do the side of the house too. Sorry, I keep looking back to see my thing. Yeah, I think I did my roof too up. Should be a little bit flatter. And I wonder if I can fix that with my blue. You know, let's go paint ocean back over that just to see if we can fix it. Because all it is blue, a pinch of aqua, a touch of black, and some white. I mean, we can always try, right? Oh, that's too dark. Let's get some white back in there. Feels close enough. I'm just going to I'm going to do a paint over here, and then I'm going to paint over it again with a thicker paint once it dries a little bit. But I like that roof a lot better. Get some of the water out of that brush because I realized there's a little too much in it. Then let's get some more white because that's supposed to be a slightly highlighted area of my ocean. we go. That's not too bad. A little more white. Yeah, I think that's okay. And then I actually need to cut it down. I'm looking and I'm noticing that it's too long too. Like I've made this house really long and skinny. And I don't want it to be. I want it to be how it kind of is in the picture, where it's this cute little fat house. So let me try to fix that. That feels better. I guess as far as length goes, that feels much better. So now let's try to fix the color issue. And I'm gonna mute again really quick just to blow dry it so that I can paint over it twice. There we go. Okay, so let's see, will it let me? Yay, there it goes. Cool. When it's just moist enough for me to blend it out a little bit. Get a little bit more blue, a little bit more aqua. Touch of black. A little quieter than normal, just because I'm pretty sure I'm that one viewer, because again, I'm not 100% how Twitch works with the viewer things, so I'll just be a little bit more quiet until somebody else comes in, and then I might talk more, just because I kind of like a little peace and quiet sometimes. So, yep. Now let's move on to side of my house. So I'm going back from my black and white to make my gray. It's actually, this part of the roof is actually a little bit more light than the other. Do that thing. I'm going to pick it up and turn it. I think that's right. A little too too skinny. Here, let's go with that. There we go. And then also think it's probably too light, so I need to add more black. Black to do the main roof again. Straighten that out. There you go. And then back to my little roof. Oh, hush, Nugget. Mocha. Mocha. Hush. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Hey. Why don't you listen to me? Mocha? Pardon her. Mocha, please. You're being noisy. I think if I want to change this, I can later. Okay. I should change that. All right. Okay, let's get some detail line work, and then I'm gonna go with my smaller brush. So a little bit more black. Go. It's very black on the parts that are, you know, going away from the light. Ooh, sorry, keep like bumping my shoulder into the camera. Gotta scoot. And I just apologize to the camera like it's a person. Anyway. Well, I mean, it's technically you guys, I guess. Sorry, and I have to do that thing again. I know y'all probably hate it, but if I don't, it won't look right. There we go. Just on those edges. I just did it like right here. Okay. And then I think I need my bigger brush. Yep, to do a little bit more light work over here. Because it feels dark again. Yeah. Then I can make it darker as I go. Okay, and let's do more black. Biscuits. Dang it, I'm gonna have to come back with blue again. Only thing about painting so teeny. Okay. Actually, it comes up a little higher. Okay. I'm gonna say that's good. And then occasional lighter area. Let me paint the side of this little cabin. Oh, I need a touch of water. Maybe Wednesday is like a sleepy day. I do feel unusually sleepy. And then we're gonna do that really dark part. It's like super, super black. It's like that side of the cabin as it turns back into space. Trying to make that line super straight, like it would be for a real cabin. There we go. Cool beans. And then we've got the back of the cabin, or the space of it. That has these cute little windows on it, but I'll do the windows later. And need some of my lighter stuff. Bumped it again, sorry. Do my little highlights on there. Right. Might do some more highlighting too on the back. Like the teeniest bit of house that I can see on the far side. Just paint that down. And then I need to go back and fix those bits of my ocean that I messed up again painting this little house. So touch of black. There we go. Cool. Let me get my gray. Really hope I don't mess this up again. There we go. Okay, so I've got my little house. Now let's think of... Oh, bean. I need to fix that. One moment. My edge again. It's all messed up. Need to make it really fluid with some water to help me. Super straight. Oh! Hello! The land of pumpkins, Michigan? Is Michigan really called the land of pumpkins? That's amazing! Like, I freaking love pumpkins! Oh my gosh! How cool is that? Like, pumpkins are so awesome. Mac. Cool. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I actually write books too. I have a couple. I have one that's completely finished, and then I have one in the works, and it's a murder mystery. Because I like to write lots of creative outlets. But that's cool. Do you have anything fun you're working on? Oh, and thank you for the follow. Sorry. And if you've been watching me all this time, sorry I've been a little quieter than usual. Let me try to get some more. Man, I'm really trying not to mess this edge up, but I'm not happy with the edge of my cabin. I'm gonna turn it sideways, maybe that'll help. Fossils? Like Ross from Friends? Like a paleontologist? Fossils. That's fun. I mean, one of my favorite things to do is to go to a museum. So that's really cool, in my opinion. Oh, excellent. Cool beans. Well, then you weren't a part of all the awkward silence. Come on. I need that to get straight, so maybe more water. Just help loosen up that paint will help. That's really exciting though. Good for you. Pursue those passions. I definitely might need to visit Michigan now if it's the land of pumpkins. Like, I love pumpkins a lot. Then let's get some black. I'm gonna mix that together. And come to the underside of my house. There we go. And come down again with my edge. Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. So now we can try and do the very fine detail lines of the cabin. Probably more black. Especially on this underside right here. I'm gonna push that all the way back so I don't mess it up. There we go. Whew. There's some. Tiniest bit of black. Might be better for me to have like a pen, but I don't want to do a pen with my painting. And I need to put a window in here, but I'm going to paint all the lines first and then I'll just put the window on top, assuming I don't mess that up. So and there's actually some light happening on the edge of that guy, so I'm going to come in with some nice gray and blend it while I just put on that fresh black. Perfect, perfect. Just the tiniest bit there. Perfect. Go back with my black. And I'm going to thin my black with some water. So, by mentioning pumpkins, do you also really like pumpkins? Or jack-o'-lanterns and such? Like, Halloween's probably one of my favorite holidays, and then, like, it's neck and neck with Christmas. Like, I love Christmas, but I love the spooky month. Very, very softly do these little lines. Trying to be straight. And they're so teeny. That one was too big, but oh well. Right, and more stuff. No, bro. No, you did not. Mac! No, you did not. Thank you. Oh my gosh. No, bro. Oh my gosh. That is my first donation. Oh my gosh. And pumpkin pie? Yes. Pumpkin soup? I've made one time. And I don't remember what it tasted like because I made it so long ago. So maybe I need to do that again. And I'll think of you, Mac, pumpkin soup. But, oh my god, thank you. I really appreciate it. Just, you know, that's so cool. That just made my day. That made my week. Like, it's already been like kind of a long week. I know it's only Wednesday, but I was like, ooh, because I normally work 6 days a week, so I only get Sundays off. So that just like made my week. They are! Arts and crafts are worth it. You know, like that's just what makes us human. That like all that I call it like being a hippie a little bit, because when you're like, yeah man, but it really is like art makes people human, you know? And in just enjoying things. Like you're allowed to enjoy things, and I really appreciate that you are seeming to enjoy my paintings. You know? Like, oh, and if you ever want to watch the other ones, apparently Twitch gets rid of them after only a couple days, so I'm going to try to upload them to YouTube so that they don't go away, because my parents, of course, they really like watching me paint, but they don't always get to do it, you know, when I'm doing my streams. So they're like, find a way to save them, and I'm like, okay, so that's what I gotta do after this, is figure out a way to put them up online somewhere else so my parents can watch them. But yeah, thank you. So appreciated. But to be honest, that probably is gonna feed my my shopping addiction for painting stuff. Like, let me lean out of the way. All that. I mean, these are just canvases, and then like you probably can't see it, but like right below me is like a whole another stack of canvases, and then all my paints and little mini canvases and palette. Like, I have so much crap. Like, I counted before I started streaming. I counted how many canvases I had, and I have like 160 canvases that I've just been collecting since I was in high school that I may have not painted on. Because, you know, when Michael's has the sales, I just go. So most pumpkins that are grown are the medium-sized sugar pumpkins. Oh, Oh, that's cool. I'll definitely look up that song, Pumpkin Pie. But see, I didn't know all those facts about pumpkins. Like, I know some facts about watermelons because my grandmother grows watermelons, but not pumpkins. But I am obsessed with pumpkins. But yeah, it makes sense that a teenier pumpkin would taste better because it's just, you know, it's not all dried out, I guess. But it's kind of similar to a watermelon. Like, a really round watermelon is supposed to be... I think it's technically the female watermelon that's really, really circular, so they're much sweeter and they're less watery. And then the oblong, oval watermelons are normally the male watermelons, and they are much more watery. They're still good, but you know, they're just less. So when my grandma, when she grows watermelons, she tries to get the type that produce more round melons, because she likes a sweet watermelon. But... that's really cool. Fun facts. Something new every day. Gotta learn. Here we go. And I'm gonna paint my little... Actually, I should not paint that because it goes right over top of my cliffs in the very back, and I'm not done painting my cliffs yet. So I'm not gonna paint that. But I am gonna paint the windows of my little area. And I probably should use the same brush that I was using because it's tiny. Window time. And I'm gonna do the teeniest bit of beige in my windows. Oh wow, hot dog. Hot dog. Wait hello to my family. Oh no, wait. Wait until my family hears this. They're gonna be so jazzed for me. Whee! Tiny, tiny window. Wonder... oh, you can see that. Okay, I was just looking at the, my, what's it called? My little picture, and I was just making sure that whoever was watching could see it. Very, very careful. Paint the window carefully. Oh my gosh. But yeah. But yes, I'm totally cool if you ever want to just teach me about pumpkins. I love them so much. Okay. Oops, and I got a little handsy with that part of that window, so I'm gonna have to go back and fix that. Come on, make a gray. There we go. Cool beans. There we go. And actually, I should paint black in there because it's pretty dark inside there. And then I will let that dry so that I can paint the little white thingies over top of it. Okay. And now let's try and do these little side windows, which I'm very nervous about. Just because I don't know if I'll be able to do it. But we won't know until we get there. Oh, that is cool. Oh, I kind of do that. I've done that before, like with animals. Like I'll have like a wolf's silhouette, and then I'll paint inside of it, and then I'll peel the tape off around it, and like the rest is white, and then it's the wolf silhouette with like, I don't know, like the forest in it. I mean, I haven't done that in a long time, but I have done that before. But that is really cool, and I will definitely check her out. Megan Align. That's very interesting. And here we go with these teeny little side windows. Oh boy, I can do it. Oh wait, my brush is kind of fluffy. Let me flatten that back out. It's very important to have a flat brush. Okay. Little window. Little window. Okay, I've got the tops. There we go. Now it's time to do the sides. Okay, did the sides. Very small. Very careful. There's the bottom. There's the bottom. Now let's just clean that a little bit. Hot dog. Whew. Okay. It's funny because I'm literally gonna put like a hill coming up over that, so I mean, not painted for nothing, but probably I don't have to worry about it as much, but me being me, I'm gonna worry about it. Go. Okay. Okay. So now, I'm gonna get a touch of black. So I just want to ritz up that edge a little bit without being too dark. Okay. Then more white. And gracious. I'm gonna get a little bit of water, make that more of a wash so that it blends out a little bit better. So I just needed a touch more highlight. A little bit more. Go. Ooh, and I don't know if you like any sort of, I guess like, my husband really likes Asian cooking, and so I did bun buns, or bun bao, which is just baked buns versus steamed, and I filled them with like, some, Korean style pulled pork. And I baked them in the oven, and they got so poofy and fluffy, and they were so good. Like, oh my goodness. And I got the recipe from a person called, or like a blog called Runaway Rice. It was really good. I'll definitely make that recipe again. But yeah, and I can't wait until, I think like starting day 1 of September, I call that soup season, and then I make soups all the way up until like December, because fall for me is soup season. And I make a really good potato soup as well as a French onion soup. So, very excited to do that once again. Right, so there's my teeny little windows. I'm just gonna leave that at that. And then I have... I'm surprised this painting is taking me a little longer. But I think it's because there's a cabin in it, like a house. If this was just landscape, I'd be fine. Like, I'd already probably be done. Like my one from last week that I did that was a short stream. It was done in an hour and 30 minutes, but this one is not because it is a slightly more taxing thing. There we go. Got my underline, or I guess my top line. I'm going to make a really black one and go right underneath that. Ooh, and all this black, it's hard to see. Cool. There we go. All right, little house. Oh my gosh, I just realized the back of that house is like tilting inward. What is that? It's garbage. There we go. Okay, that's much better. Alrighty. So I'm going to leave the house alone for a bit, and now I'm going to paint the beautiful grassy hill that it's on. Ooh, if you ever want to paint a fossil, let me Oh, that's really cool. Like, I don't think I've ever drawn like a fossil or anything. So maybe. Like, my specialty is more drawings, but I went to school for drawing and painting. So it's, I'm just like getting more practice doing the drawing portion. Or not the drawing portion, the painting portion. Because I normally draw. Like, that's where my strength is. Now I'm gonna get green and yellow, because this is nice and bright. Then I'll go back to my mountains eventually. Okay, relax now. It's like trying to slide on me. Gotta hold it. And I think I'm gonna do a flat layer of some blended greens, and then I'm gonna come in with my fan brush and fan it so it looks like grass is sticking up out of there. Okay, let's get some hooker green. Oop, wipe off my brush a little bit, just because that's a little extreme. Yeah, that feels right. Let me get more of my yellow. And ooh, maybe even a touch of white, because white just makes everything opaque, even if it takes out a little bit of the color's intensity. This hill's a lot more wiggly too than I'm making it look. So I need to get that in there. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And this yellow is very thick, so I need to thin some of that out. Wow. I really thought this stream was going to be a little bit uneventful. So this was a great surprise. Right, and more. I know, I painted all that, and now I'm just covering it right up. But hey man, that's how life goes. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. A little bit of white. More yellow. Blend. little painting. Don't start. Oh, I don't know if you noticed, I have a puppy cam because my dog likes to lay underneath my ottoman, and sometimes she'll come up like right here in front of the camera and lay. She's kind of deep in there though, but you know, if you see her, you see her, and she's adorable. So, or at least to me, she is my precious little nugget. Put in a little bit of texture going that way. To bring up that grass because it does get a little darker over there on this end. A little bit of fallow. Yeah, there it is. Cool. And maybe not that dark, but I'll blend it all out. Ooh, I do like mushrooms. Like, I like to eat them, but then I also have heard, you know, like, oh, we have more DNA shared with mushrooms than whatever, whatever, or like they're not quite vegetables, they're not quite meat, and it's just kind of like, it all sounds disturbing, but I really like mushrooms. That's another thing I really enjoy. Pumpkins, mushrooms, love all that stuff. Ooh, that's a nice blend for that hill. Yes. You sound like a very interesting person. Lurk. Oh yes, feel free to lurk. I'm like awkward anyway, so it don't matter. I'll just be talking to myself, and that's totally cool because I'm a weirdo. So, yep. And oh, I really like how I blended that hill. This is nice. Oh, get rid of that. It's like a booger. There we go. And definitely need to clean my brush and then get some more fresh paint on there because it's getting a little thick. It's that yellow, that darn yellow. It's just so thick. Okay. Like the tiniest touch of brown. Yeah, brown out that grass. And then there is kind of grass over here. There we go. And maybe not as bright as I have it. I'm going to darken that down. There we go. Because it's like right under my little wood thing that this grass is. I'm gonna have to come back and paint my wood a little bit. Just because I janked it again and I covered it up. Alrighty. So there we go, and now I'm gonna come back in with my darker greens. And I'm just gonna give a little fluffing here and there. So I want this to feel like grass. Right. Let's get a little bit more. I'm surprised I haven't painted a pumpkin on this show yet. I mean, stream. I need to paint a pumpkin. I freaking love pumpkins so much. I should paint a pumpkin patch. That should be one I do. I think that's what I'll do. I'll paint a pumpkin patch. Maybe not next time, but soon. Soonish. I will paint a patch of pumps. Just because I love them and they're great. Okay, and now I need some of that bright yellow green. And I need to come right up next to my house with it. Ooh, that's nice. Yes, love it. Almost like those, like that grass that you see at the beach, that like domes and stuff, and it just kind of bends over on the dunes. That's what it reminds me of. I'll hold this up real quick, just so we're a little closer. Whee! My little house. It does need more work, but I'll get there. And let's get some of that dark hooker green again and a little bit of phthalo. Just gonna blend that out a bit, and I'm gonna come back to where this is nice and darker. Ooh, more hooker. Too much phthalo. Maybe a pinch of brown too. Really make that a nice rich green. Yeah. Time to clean my brush. And then I've got a lot of grass happening in front of me. Like that'll be the last thing I paint, is the grass that kind of just goes choo, 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 choo. But let me see. Dark green. Oh, much better. It's a nice, rich color. I'm gonna put some down in here too. Yeah, that's nice. And let me mix up, actually no, not mix, let me wipe off my brush. And I'm gonna grab some more of that yellowy green. Lots more white in there. Like really nice light green. Just because I want there to be a good variety on my hill. You know, I said I was going to come in with a fan brush, and I just really love my square. But let's try a fan brush. Let's do this one. Because I do know a fan brush does really well for making things look like grass. It does. So I'm gonna get some different colors on my fan brush. Get some stuff. Maybe I'm not using that right. Here, I wet the whole thing. I dipped it in some water. Let's see. Okay, a little bit of grass. A little bit of grass going on here. It's not a bad texture, but I don't like it. I'm just gonna keep going with what I was doing. Do what I know I can, what I am good at. Good gracious, because apparently what I'm good at is not talking. Let's wipe out the excess water. Let me grab some of that. Ooh, too much white. Just a bit of white. Oh, that's like the same color I had before, so can't see it. More white then. Yes. I just need some variation. I definitely need a little bit more of the dark stuff coming in. Need to wipe off some of that, because that needs to blend back out. Hooker green is a nice green. Need to make that a touch thinner, a little bit more soupy so that it spreads a little nicer. This little guy up so I can just get to this bottom corner a little bit with my darker green. There we go. Just to give a little stuff down there. There we go. I'm gonna leave that for now. And let's go and visit the house again, just because I don't like this top part of my window. It's just not going the right direction. So I'm gonna just make my gray again. We'll see how dark this is, and I'm going to pick this up real quick just to make sure my line stays straight. Yep, that looks good. Go. Okay, and oh, the edge of my stairs, or not my stairs, my porch, it kind of disappeared because I messed with it. So let me get a little bit of black and put that back in there. And I'm sure I should do the stairs, like the actual stairs, so I'm going to go in with some white and some of my beige. let's see. So that's like a hill. There, some stairs, and now I've got to now I have to try to get in to do the teeny weensy little details. So, oh boy. Super cool. Okay. Oh boy. Let me see. Gotta do a darker one and a lighter one. So let me do the darker one first. And now I gotta clean that off and then do my lighter version. I didn't realize how much my phone was blowing up. I must be very popular today. Nope, nope, nope. And there we go. Go away, go away. Okay. Okay, very carefully. Oh, that was such a nice small line. There. Stairs. Did it. If you want to see. Wait, let me figure out my camera real quick. Look at those tiny little stairs. It's wild, right? So small. Anyway. Okay. And... okay, so I think I like everything for right there. So now let's go back in time to this guy. The cliffs. And I'm gonna put in things that I need, like my blue shadow areas that just aren't, they just don't seem blue enough. I'm gonna come put them in. And definitely need some, what is it called? I just need some more dark stuff. So maybe a little bit of black. Because now those guys have had plenty of time to dry, so I'm not worried about messing them up too bad. Ooh, maybe that's not blue enough. Touch of white. So I need blue in those mountains. Or I guess cliffs. Again, they're kind of cliffy. Not necessarily a mountain, but it's more of a cliff. I don't want to get rid of all the really nice palette knife work that I did, so I'm trying to be careful. Mimicking my palette knife by what I'm doing here. Just kind of dragging. And I get some of this. I definitely have some lighter stuff going on that I need to put in. And there is like a big cloud obscuring this mountain, which I might do just so I don't have to do as much. But I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. So now let's get back some of this bright yellow green. And I'm gonna come up right on the edge of my little hills. Also go here. Oh, I need a touch of water because it is too dry. Need to wipe that off. And pull this up. A little bit more green. Hooker. I really like the hooker green. It's very pretty. It just gets a little dark really fast. Oh my gosh, I can hear my dog snoring. She's like, it's really cute. I'm sure she'll be really happy when I decide to stop painting and go downstairs. But I'm gonna finish this today, so who knows how long that'll take me, but I'm gonna finish it. And I also need like a really thin line. There's like some really thin lines of like where there's grass coming up. Probably too bright, so I'm gonna pick some of that off. Go back with my mix of hooker. Oh yeah, no. My husband's in charge of laundry, but sometimes even still I'm going behind him a little bit to make sure it's getting done. Because, you know, he just struggles sometimes. But yeah. My job every day is the dishes. Like, I do the dishes every single day right when I get home so I don't have to do them later. Yep. I'm liking how my back stuff is looking. I definitely need more rocks. Mix that up. Teeniest touch of black, smidgy blue, and more of my brown. Get those rocks in there. And again, I'm probably going to cover up part of this anyway whenever I go to do clouds. Or not clouds, but you know, cloud singular. highlight right here. And some highlight right here. And there's less highlighting right at the edge where the ocean is. So I really should put some of that in there. Because it's nice and dark. So. And I've really got to clean up my. Oh, junk, sorry. Sorry. Anyway, really got to clean up my edge. And more blue. I've always heard that Michigan has very cold weather. Is it still cool up there? And I only asked because I recently went to Alaska and it was like 65, like, was the high. And it was the middle of summer. And I'm like, this is amazing. Because where I live, it's like 99 outside. And because of humidity, it feels like 105 or something stupid like that. Got out a little bit of water. And a little bit more blue. So I'm trying to make this line really nice and smooth right on the edge where it touches my my ocean. And it's just not being smooth. Okay. Okay, that might be as smooth as I get it. So now there's like it's very faintly darker over there. Like a teeny bit of white. Let's see that. Okay, that's not too bad. And let me make some of my ocean color. Just to help that out just a teeny bit. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna blend some of that out with some blue. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did hear that when I went to Alaska. My family up there was like, oh yeah, normally it's a little bit cooler and like winter, like their worst winter was like -40, but you know, they said last winter was fairly mild. And then they had a drought, so there was a lot of fires up there when I went. But luckily they just got some rain, so it's not so bad anymore. Oops. That would be my husband calling me, but I can't pick up right now because I'm painting. But I'm gonna BRB just so you know. I can answer this phone call, but I'll be right back. So give me 1 second. Oh my god! I have been talking this whole time, and I forgot to put my mic off of mute. Really sorry about that. So that's probably like 30 minutes of me just talking and saying things, and then everybody's just like, she's mute. Thank you for telling me, because I didn't even notice. I guess that's the one darn thing about my microphone, is that the way I see it, I can't see the button, and the button changes from red to green when it's on or off, so I didn't see the button be red. And I did that whenever I blew dry it, so that I didn't so that I didn't deafen anybody. So that's cool. Thank you for alerting me to that. I had no idea. Good gracious. Okay. I'm just gonna paint this teeny little bit. Nope, I need to change my brush. This brush is not good for that, because it's kind of making a mess. But anyway, let's go back to my thin liner brush. You should do. So now I gotta pick that up and fix it. Oh, chapter 2. How many chapters are you planning? Or are you just kind of doing it as, like, going along with whatever? Whenever I wrote my book, I did specific chapter numbers to be an Easter egg to my sister's birthday. Here we go. There's that. Ooh, slime mold. I feel so educated right now. Like, this is nice. I like to learn things, but that is very odd. Slime mold. Mold in general. Ew. No thanks. Don't want it. It's bad for my house. Okay, here we go with this pole. Fungi book that I'm reading. Very cool. A fungus book. A fungus among us. I feel like that's like a... I can't quite remember, like if it's like a movie or... I know I've heard that before. A fungus among us. The game Among Us. I know, like, maybe you don't play that game, but I think that game is so fun. I don't play it often, but... I think it's so fun. Like, it's so scary. It really gets my heart pumping. I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna get murdered. But... Here we go. I need to make, like, a highlight on this little pole. Nope, that's not bright enough. Then it gets darker down at the bottom. So now I'm going to make that slightly bigger because I messed that up just a teensy bit. Happy little accidents. Okay, there's a little thingy. My little Let's take a look at my little house. Oh yes, behold. I wish my pole was a little skinnier. He's kind of fat. I can go back in with some blue and fix that, I think. Where is my other brush? Let's do my square brush because the square part will hopefully keep the edge much more fine-tuned. There's like now like a billion times I have gone back and fixed this ocean. Nope, too much black. Ooh, too much. A little bit more turquoise. Let's see. Gasp, that's like the same color. That's so awesome. Or almost. It's a little off, but I can add a touch more white, fix that up. Okay, let's go with that. And now I've got to turn this again so that I see the side of my pole. I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, I like that better. Okay. So I did my clouds, I did my ocean, I did my little pole. I fixed up the ocean a couple times. Maybe a little bit more there. There we go. And now, touch of black. I'm trying to keep this really straight. Okay, don't touch it anymore, otherwise I'm gonna jank it up. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Well, it's always something. I'm learning this. I am a newbie, and it's whatevs. I can't believe I spent 2 hours and 40 minutes almost on this one painting. Like, it's a little painting. It's a 5x7, but I want it to be good. And I'm wondering about, like, the flowers in the foreground. Like, if I should even attempt to do a flower like that, or I think I might just, you know, I don't know. I definitely need a little bit of some beige, a tiny bit of black. So I need to do some better rocky areas right up front in my little sandbar kind of place. A little bit of blue. Yeah, kind of gray that out. Yeah, I need to get some more pebblies up in there. Go. And maybe a touch of white. Just to get a few. And now I'm gonna go back to my black. Come back in and cover some of those up.